The Emperor. The Emperor is the fourth card in the tarot deck and is considered to be the counterpart of the Empress. The Emperor is a very strong energy. It is usually representing the divine masculine, but a divine masculine in his material, financial, stable, earthy incarnation. So we have here, for example, an image of a traditional emperor that has his crown and his scepter and his boots, but at the same time he seems to be quite a pensive figure, and he's decorated in a mostly romantic landscape surrounded by green representing the heart chakra. The Emperor is actually all male, a present stabilizing energy. 4 usually represents stability, foundations, grounding, and building things from the ground up. He is at the same time a person that makes his logical decision, as you see that he's pondering, with his feet firmly anchored in his emotions. So green representing the heart chakra, representing the world of feelings. So he is a head and heart kind of individual, but quite bashful, quite solar, quite potent. He is also very fertile, similar to the Empress. And you can see here that he seems to have a command over the desert and the sun in the background, which kind of symbolizes solar characteristics of the divine masculine. So this expressive way of being forward, this capacity to just live out and play out his emotions. But don't get me wrong, the Emperor is actually a very stable, logical influence. So as passionate as he is, as willing to have a lot of sexual escapades and conquests, the Emperor is also quite firm, and he's quite a foundation. He's quite an individual that will willingly go to battle, but can also willingly protect this family. And he knows his values. He knows what's right from wrong. He is also quite festive, so he's up for a party, and he's not shying away from being with people and interacting with them. He actually lavishes the attention, and this is represented very well in this beautiful card by all of these festive reds and greens and yellows. So again, green and yellow is a big theme, and these are usually the colors of the heart chakra and the solar plexus. Here as well, we can see the dark side of the Emperor. The Emperor can be quite domineering. He can be quite my way or the highway kind of individual. You see how he's stepping on this little devil and impaling him at the same time? If you cross him, he will demolish you. He has this very Martian-like quality, and usually the Emperor is represented in astrology by the light side of Mars, so the solar Mars energy, which is the sign of Aries. We also have the dark side of Mars, the lunar side of Mars, which is represented by the sign of Scorpio. But usually the Emperor is Aries, and in some cards in the traditional Rider-Waite tarot deck, you would see the head of a ram or ram symbolism around him, which represents this fertile ramming face forward into things, taking the bull by its head and, you know, thinking on your feet kind of situation. No pun intended, looking at his feet here. He is a dragon-like force. He is supremely solar, supremely masculine, and, you know, a kind of let's get on with it kind of individual. Action now, thinking later. In spite of the fact that he does have this capacity to think and to feel quite intensely, and he's quite gregarious and funny, he wants to act now and think later. Okay, so I hope this helped. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!